Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. What we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at this stage right here. It's even giving me a little bit of a fuss. It's the Infinite Dragon Ball History event versus the youths. Now, what's interesting about this one is that it's not difficult per se to do, but the missions that it has you do in order to complete them all. Yes, I know I haven't completed Stage 5 of Dragon Ball History under special conditions either. But this one wants you to use... Where's it at? Right here. It wants you to use 3 youth category allies on your team, which that's not the hard part. It is this part right here. 3 characters from the World Tournament category. That's what makes this one really difficult. So I've actually given this a few test runs, and I haven't even done it myself yet. But the team that I'm looking at using, and I'll explain why in depth here, and maybe this will help some people out so they can get it done, is going to be this. So it's it's kind of a super style category team, I guess you would say. But it's got 3 characters on there that are from the World Tournament. You've also got 3 characters that are youth. Obviously, so you've got the Agility Gohan, if you're lucky enough to have him. I mean, obviously, I know that that's probably going to be totally up to RNG for certain players. But with the anniversary and you had so many stones, maybe you had a chance to get him. This Boo right here, a lot of people probably don't have him. But what's nice about him is that he changes key spheres, key spheres and key spheres of another type to rainbow. So he's creating orbs for everybody else on the field. And he also is recovering HP, which is a huge deal because... obviously, you're kind of limited on what items you can take here, but he's in the World Tournament category. Bring along Physical Kid Vegeta Jr. just because he's another one that's one of those like dual. He's World Tournament and he's also hybrid or youth. And then I'm bringing B-Pan along for some health as well. So what I'm planning on doing here is I'm going to keep Hercule and one of the Trunks is on rotation, and then I'm going to keep the other Trunks and Gohan on the other rotation, hoping just to stack defense to make this a little bit easier. I'm going to bring these 2 items here just in case I need some extra help. I don't think we're going to run into too much problem here needing it. All right. But we're going to go ahead and jump in and see how this goes. So I want to make one of these videos here for you guys because there's a lot of people that are struggling with doing harder events and things like that. But you can actually, depending on what kind of characters and how long you've been playing, you can actually take some free-to-play players or free-play cards into these events and be able to knock them out. And we got the worst possible situation. So the Gohan that I need is on the 7th slot. Trunks and Hercule are together on this slot already, and the other Trunks is on this slot. So now I'm going to have to wait like 2 rotations just to be able to get to the setup that I need. So we'll go ahead and start trying to stack some defense right here with Trunks. And then we're going to not be able to get a super attack with that Trunks. So that's going to hurt. That's going to make things a little bit more difficult right off the bat. But as you see, we have 413,000 HP. And like I said, for these type of events, what you're really wanting to do is just bring in some characters that can stack attack and stack defense if possible. Really, you can sit here and prolong this forever if you have characters that can stack defense. The reason why I brought this Hercule along is because he has the ability to dodge, and he's able to take hits pretty decently as your HP gets lower. So that's why I'm going to keep him on the rotation together with them. So here we have a very interesting setup. I think what would be best in this situation... Let's keep these 2 for now, just so I can try to get some more HP back. Because I have a feeling I'm going to get hit pretty hard with one of them. One of them is going to take some massive amount of damage. So Pan, she's great because she's able to, once she does super attacks, she's able to give you HP back according to how much damage she deals. Plus, she can also tank really well. She's got her guard is active, which is kind of like a rare chance or a medium chance. But ooh, look at that, 840 damage. So he stacks attack and defense with those every orb that he picks up in rotation there. So he still took 94,000 though. But hopefully Pan's able to heal up some. If she can get a crit, that'd be beautiful. She also has the ability to stun. So Pan is just a great unit. If you don't have her yet, you need to go ahead and try to farm her up. It takes forever to get that. Look at that, 57 damage is all she took. Her guard was active, so that makes her invaluable. She's really one of those really good characters. Okay, so here we are. We're going to have to throw somebody off rotation here. I'm going to say let's get rid of Hercule and go ahead and start stacking Gohan's defense because we need him to start stacking up. Yeah, I like this setup. Trunks. Gohan gets some orbs. Hercule, it doesn't really matter if he gets a super attack, but screw it, we'll do it. Next rotation, we're going to have a bunch of orbs change to rainbow, so we'll be good. So this Trunks is really, really good if you don't know anything about him. Hopefully you've got him by now with the anniversary. He was on Vegito's banner. That's one of those things that you could have got lucky to get Gohan on Gogeta's banner, and you could have been lucky enough to get Trunks on Vegito's banner. So it just depends on which one you really threw your stones at. You should have one, maybe both of them. So we get through the first stage. What makes this really difficult is just the fact that there's a character towards the back end. Oh man, and so Chi-Chi seals. All these characters have different gimmicks. They're able to do different things to your characters, and it really messes things up. Chaozu is probably the most frustrating one because he's able to lock characters in place, and then you just screw your whole rotations up. So obviously it doesn't matter if I get a super attack with him, which really sucks because I have yet to get one with him. Let's put... So, Chi-Chi's going to do super attacks in every slot. So let's do that. And we'll get those orbs and get some health back. So we're back up to full health. So that's the reason why I brought that Boo along, and that's why I have B-Pans, because they're able to give me a lot of health back and makes me not have to use a bunch of items. If you don't have that Boo, you're going to have to rock with some other characters that you're probably going to throw in the off slot just to hope they don't get hit. So yeah, here she goes. So let's see if she guards. She did not guard, so that's a lot of heat we just took. And Boo's going to have type disadvantage here, so this is going to hurt. He got quite a bit of key orbs. Oof. Look how much we just took, just from that first... Wow, okay. Woo! Yep, it can be difficult. And she's locking my character, or sealing my character, so they can't attack correctly. So yeah, it's frustrating. This one is definitely a frustrating event, to say the least. Let's see. I'm gonna have to use something here just to, because Gohan hasn't even had a chance to build up anything. So early on, it's gonna be difficult, but as the event goes on, it's probably gonna be easier and easier to get done, because everybody's gonna start stacking. So it won't be too bad. So yeah, look at that, 3,920. So Gohan can stack defense like crazy and makes him just invaluable. You can't touch Gohan. He's easily, until that new Ultimate Gohan comes out on the global version. This Gohan is still the best defensive unit in the game. I don't care what anybody says. You can't hurt Gohan. So I love that Trunks was getting additionals, but too bad he was sealed and he couldn't get additional super attacks to stack his defense. This kid Vegeta Jr. is just here for the category fulfillment. He's not that great. He has to get hit to be able to do some decent damage, but he's still, you know, he's got decent links, and he can put up some attack numbers if you allow him to get hit, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so we've got Hercule here, who's gonna get absolutely rocked if he doesn't dodge, but that's why he's here. So let's leave him there. Let's see, do that. Pick up some orbs here. And then B-Pan, we need you to be able to get a super so we can heal back up some. Dodge, Hercule. Come on, dodge. You have a high chance of dodging. Nope. Okay, he didn't take too bad. That actually wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad at all. Can you dodge this one, though? There we go. So Hercule's dodge kicks in, saves us a little bit. So now we can finally start stacking a little bit of attack with Trunks here. I didn't even see who got sealed this time. Don't tell me it was Pan. Because I did not even pay attention to that. Look at Trunks getting the additionals. That's clutch. Building that defense and attack up. And getting the crit. Okay, so B-Pan wasn't sealed. Okay, I don't know. It must have been Hercule. Hercule must have... Oh, she gets the stun. Nice. Okay, so... Well, Trunks is sealed, so it doesn't matter. I guess we'll give those orbs to Gohan and see if he can get his defense raised up. What is he? Does he raise it more on his 18 key? Raises defense stat. Colossal damage... No, so it doesn't matter either one. Okay. So let's see. What's going to give the most orbs for Boo over there on the back end so we can get all of our health back completely. There we go. Alright. Looking good so far. We're going to be able to move on to the next stage. So free-to-play options. I know some people are going to ask that. What are some options that you can use for this? You're going to have to attack it twice, honestly. You're not going to be able to, with just straight up free-to-play options, be able to knock out both the youth and World Tournament categories. So my recommendation would be, oh man, Vegeta's going to get destroyed back on the back end. My recommendation would probably be for the youth. There's a lot of characters that stack. There's the Kid Trunks from the Broly movie that stacks. He's a free-to-play one. There's the free-to-play Great Saiyaman 4, I guess you would say, for Trunks, where he's able to stack. It takes a while to build them up, but you'll be able to knock out the youths that way. You can get them, and then if you're lucky to have the Gohan, you can throw Gohan in there. But there's also another free-to-play option that stacks attack or stacks defense as a youth would be, well, you could bring B-Pan along. You could also bring the Tech Bulma from that campaign that happened a long time ago. Hers comes out every once in a while if you have her. There are some options. You have plenty of chances that you can run different characters and stuff like that. It just depends on what you've done and what you haven't done. That's why it's always extremely important. Any chance you get, farm up the free-to-play characters. Even if you don't plan on using them, it's always good to have them on standby, just because there's going to be events that you might not have the characters for. And this is good because we should be able to wipe out Krillin here. Krillin should be gone right here. But then the World Tournament, you're going to have to be lucky enough to have some characters from the actual World Tournament in the game. Maybe get lucky on some pools, or you're actually going to have to grind the World Tournament and get the characters as they come out. And then you can have, there's a couple of characters, especially that just came out with the new Majin Buu story event, which there's the Spopovich and Yamu card that stacks attack infinitely. Like every time he gets a 20% attack raise. He's really good, so he can help you guys clear out enemies really quick. Oh, and here we go. Here's the problem. Chaozu. Okay, so it doesn't hurt too bad though, because Hercule, it doesn't matter. Hercule, we're just keeping him anyway. I would say though, for the World Tournament characters, it's hard to say really. I mean, you got Spopovich and you've got Yamu. If you don't have this Hercule, you could run with LR Gohan or Goten and Trunks if you're lucky enough to have them. But I tried using them and I was getting rocked. They don't have any defense whatsoever, so it makes them kind of vulnerable to get hit. There's characters like Chi-Chi, who has a high attack and defense percentage. The STR Chi-Chi. She's from the World Tournament. She's a decent unit. You've also got, if you don't... Oh, come on. Why are you locking Trunks at the back end? Messing the rotations up. You've also can use Hercule and Boo, which is just a Hercule card. They're the filler that you can throw in there for a character if you need. You got to build your team around people to stack defense, though. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. And then you're going to have to keep all of them shielded on the back ends. Like, throw them in the third slot every time and just pray. Or if you got to, move them around. Like, I'm going to have to move this kid Vegeta Jr. around a little bit so I didn't get him hit. Even though I'm losing some attack with Gohan and Trunks, just because they link better together. But I didn't want him getting hit by Chaozu, because Chaozu would destroy him and make my life a living hell, truthfully. And of course, he puts Hercule in the last spot, so he locks him, so I can't even move Trunks off this rotation. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, well, I mean, at least Pan is still there, so she can take a hit here, so that won't be too bad. Man, this is the worst part of this whole fight, is Chaozu. Chaozu is just a menace. He makes life horrible. Okay, well, hopefully we're going to kill Chaozu here, though, so once we get past him, it shouldn't be too bad. And, of course, we're still healing up. No, well, he can't be... Can he be stunned? I don't think he can be stunned, but it doesn't matter. We're going to kill him right here. So all these characters, though, in this event all have gimmicks. That's, like, the worst part about this. They all have gimmicks to them. Some steel, or some seal, some stun, some, like... They're all frustrating. Gohan hits like a truck. This Grade 8 Gohan. So now I've got to make a decision here. Who's going to be the best to take some hits here? Obviously, we're going to put Gohan in the front, but do we want Trunks? Or do we want Vegeta Jr.? Or do we want Boo? So Boo should have the higher defense after he supers. Yeah, attack and defense plus 20 per rainbow. Oh, okay. So we need to make sure to get rainbows here. Alright, let's just do this. I'm going to try to grab all those rainbow orbs that are right there. Stack his attack and defense here. Okay. So he should be able to take a hit there, even if it's a super. It shouldn't kill us, but of course we're going to hit around our way anyway. Gohan should have high enough defense here. This shouldn't do too bad. 173 still. Wow. Oh, man, that Gohan hits like a truck. Okay, so B-Pan's definitely going to be needed on the next rotation to give us some health back, because there you go, Gohan double supering. I did get so lucky, I'm not going to lie. The one thing about that anniversary was getting Gohan rainbowed. It's nice. He's really good. Obviously, like I said, he's still the best defensive unit in the game. I don't care what anybody says. He's easily the best one. That Ultimate Gohan is obviously going to give him a huge run for his money because he can do it right away. But that Gohan, once he starts stacking, you can't touch him. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have to take a look at this here. So Trunks. Okay, this was the rotation. Okay, so we'll put this Trunks up here just so we can get more HP back right away. And then we need to get some orbs with her. I was really hoping to get the STR orbs, but okay. Do that. And this. We should be totally fine here. Trunks doesn't have type disadvantage, so even if even if Gohan supers him, he's not going to do enough damage to be able to kill us. We're going to be good. I love this Trunks though. He's really good. He's especially the fact that they gave him a super key plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 120%. They made him really good. Him and Zamasu both are still great units. Oh, her guard wasn't active. That sucks. But yeah, he's great. Like stacking attack and defense infinitely, it's insane. And they keep getting the additionals. I swear, I think in these events, like Super Battle Road and Infinite Dragon Ball History, these events right here, I don't care what anybody says. I know it says it's only like, a small chance to be able to get additionals and all this stuff. I feel like they pop off way more in these events than they do just in general on normal events. I really do. I really feel like, you know what? I need to put him there. If he supers Vegeta, we're done. I really do feel like they proc a lot easier in these type of events, even though it's still supposed to be the same percentage-wise that it's the chance for it to happen. I really do feel like it's just, I don't know if it's just because they know that the event is harder, so they give it a little higher chance to happen. But I feel like I always get more additionals and crits when I'm doing like Infinite Dragon Ball History, Super Battle Road, Legendary Goku event. They all do it more in those events. Let's see, was he going to super right here? No, he didn't super. Okay, so we would have been okay, but that's fine, because I'd rather keep... If I have B-Pan over there on the other rotation, she's still healing, so it's okay. That's not a big deal. I can always get Hercule back on the next turn. Alright, so we have a chance here to get some more of those orbs with Boo to get some more health back. Let's pick up all those orbs, even though the only bad thing about it is we're losing all those blue key spheres for Gohan. But we did heal up quite a bit right then. Okay, so if B-Pan doesn't get supered here and her guard's not active, we should be totally fine. There shouldn't be any issues. She might even finish Gohan off. If she gets a crit, we might finish him. Oh, just barely. Okay, so Boo's going to finish him off, and her guard is active anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. So now we're going to move on to the next stage, which the next character... Can't remember who the next one is. I haven't gone too far. Oh, Goten and Trunks. Yeah, these two... So I tried testing them out, honestly, with this event, and they just kept getting me killed. Every time I had them on the team because they both fall into both categories, but they just kept getting me murdered. They were not as good as I thought they would be for this event, but hey, maybe one day they'll get an easy A. They might be a lot better. I love that they added them to the fusion category, though, because they needed it. They really needed some fusion. Since they do it in their super attack, it's nice to see Dokkan possibly going back and correcting some stupid errors that they've made in Judgment in this game with, like, categories and super attacks and stuff like that. It's annoying. It's really annoying how they do this category system. Gohan with the additional and a crit. Yeah, let's see what this does now that Gohan's been building up his attack. Or his defense, I mean. Shouldn't do much of anything. 78, double digits. You're not hurting Gohan. You can't do it, boys. He was the original prodigal son. Okay, so this is where it's going to suck a little bit. Okay, so we got... Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 attacks in the center. Getting attacked 4 times in the first slot, so we obviously want to put Trunks there. She's going to give us a little bit of health back, but that's not going to be until after we're already pretty much healed here. I'm going to trust it. I'm going to trust the process here. This isn't really a showcase if I don't believe that I can actually win this way. The only problem I'm going to have is if Vegeta gets supered at the back. If they super Vegeta Jr. in the back, I might be screwed. But I'm refusing to use an item yet. I just don't need to. Super Trunks. Come on, super him. Nope. Okay. Outstanding. Okay. Oh, her guard's not active. Okay, kicked in. Thank God. Woo! Alright, if he supers Vegeta Jr., we might be dead. Okay, they didn't super him. Woo! Okay, so you guys can see how easy it can turn around in a heartbeat. Oh, they change all the key spheres. What jerks. And then Boo changes all of them for us. Alrighty. Let's go with Gohan in the front to get that blue one up there. Trunks doesn't really need much of anything. And then I can get... those 3 orbs there. Okay, let's go ahead and use one more. I think after we get past Trunks and Goten, the fight gets a lot easier. I think the only one that's like really damaging after that is Oob. Oh, I'd really love to get past this without having to use a Dokkan attack on these guys. Let's see some crits here. Let's make a world of difference, boys. So in the meantime, though, if you guys are enjoying the content, if this is helping you guys out at all, let me know in the comments below if there's any other video ideas that you guys would like to see. I know I still owe a video to everybody. Oh, look at Trunks with the additional. We're going to be able to get past him. So I know I would still owe you guys like an intermediate video that talks a little bit more about categories and teams to build, what events to do, that kind of stuff to be able to build better teams. But in the meantime, though, I need to know, is there anything else that you guys want to see? Do you like these kind of videos where I can actually show you guys some tips and tricks? Or is there something else you'd all be looking for? And she's sealed. Get out of here. Alright, so here's the bad part about this. We don't want to do super attacks. We don't want to do any super attacks because we do not want to get the Dokkan attack here. Okay. So we're built up for a Dokkan attack, but... yeah, she's already got her guard enabled, so they're not going to hurt her. The only character that's left after this is going to be Oob. And I think the only thing Oob can do is I think he can seal. Or he can stun you, I mean. Look at that. Trunks did that much damage, which is a normal attack. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so she sealed the perfect person. That works out for me. So let's go ahead and get this Dokkan attack with Gohan. And then we'll just have Vegeta Jr. because he's not going to get hit. He's in the perfect spot. This is great. This is a good setup right here. It's always good when you can hit every single one of them and go super slow like that. A lot of people complain, say that when it goes slow, it messes them up. But actually, I've never really had too much of an issue either way. I'm not going to lie, though. There have been plenty of times where I've missed 1 or 2 of them, but... Gohan's... I probably should have done it with Trunks because he would have done more damage because he's been stacking attack and defense, but it's always good to have an extra person who can still do an extra amount of damage. Trunks is up to 3.2 million, and he's still stacking. It's one of the best units they've come out with in a long time. Oh, okay. Let's see what she can do. 83. It didn't even show Vegeta Jr.'s attack. It's so pathetic. Okay. So let's see. Let us move you to the front. Oh man, Boo's gonna take a lot of hits on the back end. And if I can't pick up some rainbow key spheres, we're gonna be in trouble. Don't want all those. E-Pan can't even get a super, so that doesn't matter. Okay, and there's 4. Let's do this though. Yeah, I don't want to get the. I want to save those blue ones for the other turn. So I think we should be okay here. She can't hit very hard, so 2.4 on this Trunks. The friend Trunks that I got obviously was Rainbow, so he's actually really strong. I didn't look at his build though to see what kind of if he's got any orbs on him or nothing like that. All right, so as long as Boo's defense is high enough here, we should be okay. 46. Ooh, that's more than I would have liked to have seen, but we're good. Okay. And then Hercule's got the amazing ability of being able to dodge, so we're not worried about him. It doesn't look like she sealed anybody. Oh, yeah, she sealed Gohan. You dirty brat, we'll just say. Okay, so, of course it won't give me those orbs so I can heal up. That's stupid. Alright, so Trunks is going to be able to do some damage here. We're getting close to the end here, so I'm going to use B-Pan's active skill eventually. Oh, of course Gohan gets an additional, but he's sealed, so he can't do nothing with it. 3.3 for Trunks. He's still building up. He's a monster, man. I'm telling you. Don't sleep on Trunks. See a lot of people that don't include him in a good tier of a card, but he's amazing. And he's got that active skill still that I could use if I really wanted to, but I mean he's good. He's really good. I don't know why some people are kind of offset by him. Oh, come on. I need those orbs to heal. And you don't get a super attack, so it doesn't matter. You're not going to get me killed in the back end, though. You're only getting attacked once. And B, Pan's guard is active. So, yeah, you can do that all you want to. Little Pan ain't going to do anything. There you go. And she's going to heal us up. Doing some super effective damage here because she's got type advantage. And the additional. Beautiful. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to do this. What, one item? We had to use one item so far? I feel like we got this. Trunks with another additional. Vegeta, if you weren't sealed at the back end, Vegeta Jr., you probably would have finished that. Aw, Boo. You screwed me. You changed the wrong orbs, Boo. And Boo's the one that's sealed, so we'll just get these, just get health. That'll work for me. Trunks is going to finish this right here. And then we'll have one guy left, little Oob. But while you're at it, while you guys are making comments and stuff like that, let me know what kind of content you guys like, what you enjoy. If you haven't done so yet, consider hitting that red subscribe button. Joining the Overkill Nation today for this Infinite Dragon Ball History Dokkan content. And we're here on Oob, the last fight. Okay, so I think at this point we've got Trunks at 300. Okay, yeah. We're going to go crazy. Choose B, Pan's active skill, because this is the last person.
I'll fight whenever I have to.
That's actually the first time I've ever actually listened to her active skill. Alright, so I'm going to do this first so I can make sure to try to get as many of these orbs as possible. And then I'm going to unleash Trunks. I don't really recommend doing this because he loses some of his defense, but I think at this point he's going to be stacked too high to be actually be damaged too much.
Lend me your power. It's time, everyone.
Oh, beautiful. Look at all those orbs. I think it might actually been better to save Pan on rotation with Trunks as opposed to having Hercule. Hercule's just a good stand-in, but oh, no active guard. Is it still here? No. Dang. Okay, she's gonna give us some health back though. Oob's got a ton of HP and a ton of defense. Man, can that kick in? 7 million attack stat. Super effective against all types. Yeah, this is going to be a good shot right here. Look at that. Wow, Oob's defense must be pretty high. Interesting. He just nerfed a 7 million attack stat down to 1 million. Only person that can get me killed at this point is going to be that stupid Vegeta Jr. in the back end. Alright, Trunks. Your turn.
This light is the energy of every living thing on the planet. Please, everyone, lend me your power.
So now I'm interested to see what this Trunk's going to do. He's not going to get as many unless he changes some crazy... Okay, yeah, he's going to get quite a few. I think he's going to get just shy under what I just got a second ago, though. And I really need Gohan to do some damage here. I really need Gohan to really step it up. Vegeta Jr. is going to get attacked twice on the back end. Only a 4 million attack stat. Another 1.5. And the additional. Not bad. Man, it'd be nice if he would super one of these two instead of super in Vegeta. He's going to super Vegeta on the back end. You know how salty it's going to make me if we get beat right here at the very end of this? Okay, there we go. That's good. That is not doing a thing. Double digits. Vegeta's got an attack boost because he got hit. And that holds for 6 turns. 97,000. Oh my gosh. Whew. He just got pulverized. Pick those up. Pick these up. I guess we'll get those. I'm not too worried here. Trunks is going to be able to tank everything. B-Pan's going to get us some health back. And she's got a good guard. Another 2.9. Not bad. Okay, so we dropped down a little bit. That's the only reason why I don't suggest doing that too often, but I really felt like we had a chance here to put an end to this. But Oob had some higher defense than I expected. 126. Yeah, we lost a lot of defense with him not having that anymore. Whew. B-Pan doing nothing. At least she had some guard there. So it would have been a complete shoe-in, no problem. Except for the fact that I did that with Trunks. So let's go ahead and put Gohan in the front to take most of the brunt here. And then Trunks is going to be able to get these to be able to heal up a little bit. And I'll be able to give these to Hercule. So we're already back to full health. All that defense that we've been stacking this whole time, and Gohan's able just to give it all right back to us. We might finish them off here. Yeah, we might finish them off. This could be it. This could end up being a successful win right here. Well, Hercule's going to fall short. Hercule's not going to be able to do enough damage. We're going to have to go one more turn. 171. I haven't put anything into him. So that's the reason why Hercule's looking as weak as he does. I have not put any orbs or nothing into him. He's super tech level 10, but that's about it. Alright. This is it. So we're going to finish off this fight right here, and that's how you do this. You can do this if you have certain characters and certain strategies. You'll be able to do this. So I'm going to knock out both of these at the same time here. 17, 17, 16. Pan's not going to be able to finish him off herself. Ooh, she came super close, though, with a crit. And Trunks with the final hook slash to send it home. And there you go. That is how you beat the youth stage. With both 3 youth characters and 3 world tournament characters. That is how you guys can finish it off and be able to get both of them at the same time. As you saw, we only used one item, so it was relatively easy. It was not bad at all. Took us about 32 minutes. Okay. Anyway, if you guys enjoy the content, again, let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoy this kind of content or if you want to see something different. If you just like summons, that's totally okay. This is just kind of a guide for helping other people out. So again, if you guys need to see, this is the team that I use to be able to do it. I use 2 items. I use 2 of those just to heal up to be sure. Anyway, again, I will catch. I appreciate everything, all the love you guys are giving me. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Comment, like, share it away. And I'll catch you guys next time on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Thanks, guys.